between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Dallas Cowboys. On the visiting sideline, a look there at the Carolina head coach. His guys come in off a statement win last week in blowout fashion. On the other side, you've got the Cowboys head coach.
All right, so changed our play sheets, kind of reverted a couple of things. We did implement something called old school playbook for offense. I'm trying to get more of a power running game, to be honest. In fact, I traded Deion Swift. He just kind of felt slow. He was getting older. I think he was 30 years old. He was up for contract as well. I needed a power back that could step in and really, give Priester an actual relief and be very effective. Really kind of a starter 1B almost kind of thing. So there's a guy on the Dolphins who was very big. I mean, he's like in the Derrick Henry archetype. I think he's like 6'2" or 6'3". He weighs like 240 pounds. He's an 80, I think he's an 80 overall or 79 overall, maybe something like that. But he's got some of the attributes that I like in a power back, and his size is just, he's massive. And he's very young. I think he's only played one season. So I thought it was a good trade. I had to give up a second-round pick next year and a fourth-round pick this year, and Deion Swift for him, and a fifth-round pick this year. So I had 3 second-round picks next year, and I gave them the lowest kind of second-round pick I had. It was quite a bit to give for him, but I think I've noticed in this game when you need to give a lot for a player, there's a reason for it. Those corners that I drafted, that I got, Stephen Bates, Hamilton, those are 2 of the best corners in the league, and I had to give up a lot. And those were like number 3, number 4 corners on people's teams. I just saw the attributes like them and got them built up. So I think I could do the same thing with him. Especially with us having a more of a power offensive line. I think that would really play into his hands well. In fact, I'm going to try to get him quite a bit of playing time and use him quite a bit, especially in this game, just kind of get a feel for him, whatever, and also the playbook. So, we'll see how that goes. Defensively, I did change. I think I changed back to Sheddables. I was using, I think Line Gremlin, I think it was called. I wasn't as crazy about that. Looked better on paper, but Sheddable seems to work better. We're going to try that again. And then the playbooks, I think I reverted back to the 4-3 and the nickel that I had before as well. So we'll see how those things go.
This team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here.
Recording this on Saturday morning.
So
Hope
glad to have
everyone's
you with
doing
us.
well.
Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And off we go from Arlington. Now a return coming from the 14. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
All right.
So that Cowboy
in fact, I was looking at
takes
different
the field, ready to go to work for the first time. Leading this.
I was looking at different playbooks. I run mainly. I'm sorry to pause, and if you're not interested, just fast forward. I was looking at. I looked online to see if some of the playbooks people use. A lot of people use Kansas City. A lot of people used San Francisco. I practiced last night for a couple hours, to be honest, with different playbooks. I like the playbooks I have. I run a pistol playbook or a pistol formation. The only other playbook I would think about changing is to the Dolphins. I just think there's a lot of plays I wouldn't use. But the Dolphins do have some good playbooks if you run a pistol. So the Falcons to me is a bit more simple, but it's the routes are good. And the one thing that I look for more than routes are formations, because I can get to the line and change my routes. Routes aren't that big of a deal. I like the formations on Atlanta. So if you like a bit more of a tight formation using the whole field, like a pistol offense, you can run, you can pass kind of thing, balanced. Atlanta is very, very good. I don't see a lot of people talking about the Falcons. Maybe they are. I just don't see it. And then on defense, a lot of people are talking about the Ravens, the Jets, and there's a couple of defenses or whatever. I like Detroit's defense. I think Detroit has an awesome defensive scheme if you run 4-3 and nickel, which you probably should be running in this game. 3-4 is very good too. Do not underestimate 3-4. A lot of people are kind of dogging 3-4. 3-4 is very good in this game. You're just having your ends cover a lot. That's the only problem with 3-4. But as long as you're just in the flats, you're kind of okay. If you have athletic ends, it's fine. In fact, if you have athletic ends, it's probably better than a 4-3, to be quite frank. But you just have to change your personnel a little bit. But if you run 3-4 nickel, Detroit's is very, very good. And then obviously get your play sheets and then just find the plays that you like. But yeah, that's what I was doing yesterday too. So we're kind of staying where we're at with that.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate.
I left this at 15. I kind of like it, to be honest.
They haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. If it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
We're going to go ahead and get to the actual
quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot.
We're going to get our base defense
here. They knew it was
here.
coming, and they end up holding them to just a short
gain. We're going to
gain.
do underneath.
Ready.
Take it to Cabrera.
Off the play fake.
Nice.
Oh, he's going to be
the McQueen. Love it. I'll tell you, I practice with my team, and McQueen is constantly sacking me. It's like no one else touches my quarterback.
Rush continues to get home
which either shows my right guard is terrible.
This is going to be a long day for this offense.
Which on paper he's not.
They're going to have to put some extra guys in there.
McQueen is just
some play action.
He practices better than he plays, kind of thing.
So back
I think we're going to go back to the more stunting things like that, more power line on both sides. Power run game. Obviously, we have the dynamic receivers that we can still make good plays. That's
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
I actually almost got him back on my team. I almost traded for him. He wasn't that expensive. He would have been a good fit probably. But then I got, what's his name, Clemens, so I was good. So I was looking at, when I was looking at getting rid of Shepard, I was like, oh, maybe I can have McMillan for a year than draft somebody. But
these third down conversions are just so important.
He was on my team
like
for a
everybody
long time.
stresses.
He got a big contract on me and everything.
The ball.
We're going to run some cover,
as much opportunity to end
hold.
as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide
I'm
open
run cover
ones
2,
that are
but
the
there's a
hardest
cover
to
2 that I want to actually
It seems like the ball
run.
is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Nice tackle by Agnew. Let's go.
And he nearly got free.
I'll tell you, Agnew's a very good player. I'll tell you why. He's fantastic as a linebacker. He's a great cover strong safety. And also, when you go to change your corners, he's my highest rated cornerback as well. So that tells me that Agnew is very, very good. There you go. Nickel 2 trap. Nickel 2 trap. That's the one I wanted to run.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
That's why I like Agnew, number 32. Quite a bit. He's so versatile. I can stick him anywhere.
Back to throw.
That's the only place that defense is vulnerable.
Complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7.
Let's get some
first down.
Let's get some pressure. We're just going to throw stuff at him. Right now, I'm just going to see how it goes. Nice.
Back in the backfield.
Nice.
And
Was that a fumble?
Panthers are going to recover the football.
That may not have been a fumble.
And that's just got to be a really
I think he lost that
way
ball
to
after he hit the
start
ground.
this game. Like, I mean, you work on this opening script.
And if that's the case, I think every fucking game this year we've caused a fumble.
You're going to start
In the first,
fast, and then
you
come out early, careless with the ball. They knock
they hit the
loose
ground.
and
I thought I did.
create the early takeaway.
They're gonna review that.
The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So
Yeah,
this
sorry, I was
one
talking with
is
Mike off.
gonna need a little
Yeah, they're going to
closer
review
look.
this. That's coming back.
After review of the play, the ruling on
You know,
the
it's
field
funny.
is
Some of
reversed.
these.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down. And that will not be a fumble.
Some of these teams that are like 1-3 and shit are some of my tougher games. It's weird.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue.
He'll drop to throw.
Vulture, let's go. Nice one-on-one block shit, baby. Yeah, I think Sheddables is the way to go in this game. I think a lot of people use that line gremlin. I don't know. On paper, that's what would be the better one. But Sheddables is fantastic.
If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job. Because Sheddables doesn't really give you a specific number. It just says, hey, you get shed block significantly better. That's all it says. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's a 20% or a percentage thing or numbers. So I think line gremlin gives you like 7 across the board, like 7 block shedding, 7 pursuit, like 7 everything, which is huge. But Sheddables,
Ready. Ninth play.
I ran Sheddables for seasons and seasons and seasons, and
I
went off of it, and it didn't feel as good. So
they'll look to throw.
Man, we're getting some good.
Drop it to his running back.
We're getting some good pressure.
Stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team.
Very nice.
It's 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit.
Oh wait, let me go ahead and show you real quick that running back I was talking about. I don't think I showed the running back. This is him. Kawhi Felton, 6'3", 241 pounds. He is actually faster than Priester, very strong, got a good acceleration. That's a great acceleration number, especially for a power back. And then, let's see, what's his strength? He's an 85 strength, which is, he's stronger than my fullback. And then his break tactical is 87. Not quite what Priester's is, but his trucking is a little bit better than Priester's. Doesn't have a very good change of direction, obviously. But he's got every attribute to come in and play and be very, very contribute a lot early. You know, I can run the ball 40 times a game between him and Priester.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line.
Heck, I might have 2,000-yard backs. I did that like 3 seasons ago. I had 2 1,000-yard backs. So let's go ahead and go to the play sheets, look at the old school. Got the 26 duo, got the ISO, halfback draw lead, stretch, power O, inside zone. I like these. I like these plays a lot. That's what I was looking for. Just a traditional 1 tight end, 2 receivers, fullback, run between the guard in the center and the guard, the guard in the center, the guard in the tackle, kind of thing. Just kind of old school running, man.
Here's a first carry for their running back.
Beautiful. Already working. Already working.
It's a gain of 16.
It's already working.
Quickly.
Now, maybe that's why Dallas doesn't win very often.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
His first throw of the game is going to
Damn it, I was meant to hit A. I'm so
stupid. This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback.
I used to do this so often. I stopped doing it. Now I'm doing it again.
It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this pack...
A was wide open. I was trying to throw to A, and I hit fucking B. Dude, I got to get out of that habit. I don't understand. Maybe because I'm old, my brain's going away. Maybe I have Alzheimer's or some shit. I don't get it. I don't get why. I had 2 other receivers that I could have thrown the ball to. I wasn't even trying to throw it to that
game
guy.
Is gonna
wasn't even looking
get
at
on track throughout the rest of this game.
Fuck, man. This is bad.
Yellow line.
This is so bad that I keep doing that. I do it multiple times a game. It's not even like I do it every once in a while.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll try to set up the screen here. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Man.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops. And just nowhere for that back to that.
All right.
And not much there. Good defense.
Shut up and start focusing, I guess.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. Is one of the best run defenses
it's like worrisome
in football.
At this point, to be honest.
Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Receiver on the
I actually pitched to the right there when I was running at him, and he just kept running straight.
Of the marker.
27.
To set up an interesting fourth down decision.
Fucking interceptions.
Here's the
These interceptions. I would say 60% of my interceptions are probably just me hitting the wrong button. I'm looking at A and I just hit B.
Angles out of bounds.
You know what it is? I'll tell you. I think I know what it is. I use back buttons on a controller, and the B is on my right side, and I'm a right-handed person. I'm very right-handed, so I think instinctually when I see an open receiver, my right hand just works. I just think that's what happens.
The 15-yard.
Even when I used to like play the bass, on my left, on the fretboard, the left hand, that's where I would struggle most of the time. Was just on the right hand was fine, but I've always been very, very right-handed. So I think that's more of what it is. But it kind of sucks. Yeah, I just hit the wrong buttons. It's kind of maddening, to be honest.
Drive will start on the ground. And
Preacher's running hard now that we got someone else in town.
Up past the 25-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground.
Okay, cool.
Tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass.
We're going to get him in. We're going to play.
We're
playing our big running
explosive
back.
runs.
Belton,
I don't think they need to go away from it.
Get him a run. He's fast, so we can stretch.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw.
There we go. That's the guy I want to throw the ball
Little
to.
short pass here.
All right, now I feel a little better.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Shot from the 39. They come up on 1st and 10.
First down, Panthers.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Oh, the ball's out.
Oh, he fumbled. Oh, Gordon picked it
It's
up.
picked up by one of his
maybe he doesn't have very
teammates.
good hands.
And he's gonna.
You know what? I was pushing up on the right stick, which you should not do. If you do, you should just tap it. Because if you hold it, what happens is they try to reach forward. And I think that's what I just did. I was holding the right stick forward too much. That was kind of crazy.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and
so when you play Madden, don't hold that right stick forward when you're running.
Always going to be perfect.
Just kind of tap it forward when you want to.
What are you going to do
put
in
your head down
response
for
on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The extra point is up.
I wonder if that counts for a run for him.
Panther.
Let me see. I'm kind of curious on that. Yeah, I don't know what that would count as. Is it nothing? He just picks up the I don't know. I don't know if that's a stat. You pick up a fumble and run with it. I don't know if that counts as rushing or whatever. But it looks like there's nothing that counted. So
both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return coming from the 14. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
All right.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit.
I think they're going to
run the ball. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself.
Keep that in mind.
Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then
keep that middle line and then
was the best way to score points is to generate.
We're going to have to actually cover 2, which worked against
at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field.
Very nice.
Created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball.
And actually switch to the right guy.
He
will stop the quarterback. Every time I switch to someone, it's like some big fat lineman chasing him, and then he dives backwards or something. All right, let's go.
All right, I hit that a little too well. Lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter.
All right, a little up and down. Me hitting the wrong button and shit.
7-0
which is getting
is
maddening.
Our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment.
Yeah, hitting that wrong button. That's driving me crazy. If I didn't do that, I wouldn't throw very many interceptions.
Panthers football.
I know make
to
big
begin
mistakes
this
here there too,
second quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up.
Ace overload. I don't think I've heard of that. So this must be a new in the playbook, which this looks like a pretty good run to me. I like simple runs, you know.
Now a handoff, running right. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Panther first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
We're going to do a play.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He'll get this out to the left flat.
Very nice.
And they'll whistle him down, but
not too bad of an RPO.
Picks up a first down.
RPOs are more about formation, I think, than anything.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Yeah, they're just simple routes. Look at that, they're just simple routes. Let's do the halfback crash.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle they go.
Nice. Nice.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Let's fucking go.
A gain of 13. It's a Carolina first down.
This might be nasty.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
23 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Panther first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And our A receiver, we're going to speed out.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Oh, looking end zone. Is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
I was forcing that.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10.
Yep, that's the speed, baby.
He's in. Touchdown. Panthers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
I'm liking these play sheets and stuff so far.
This one fielded at the 15. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
I may even throw some packages where I put
ready to get back to work.
I think Felton is his name. Felton in
deficit,
like as a fullback.
The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10.
I just don't think he's very good at catching the ball.
Now, faking the give. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
60 red.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that'll go for
that's one thing with McMillan. You can hit the shit out of him. He'll still catch that ball.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Quick throw, taken in. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Love it.
Here comes Jackson on the return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Oh, it took away some of our took away some of our stuff. Okay. Why is number 18 in there? Why is he in there? Huh. Let's see, maybe our depth chart is wrong. Huh. I want to see Middleton's in and Jackson's not in on that play. I want Jackson in on that play. Let's see. Put them Jackson in. Or feed him the ball a little bit. I mean, 13's really good, but I'd like to see Jackson play.
Ready. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19-18.
The Panthers will take their first timeout.
Yeah, whenever you make a trade or something, I don't know. I missed that. I went through everything. I thought I saw that. I'm going to have to go through all my plays.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins.
Very nice.
And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
That's good.
So a big one there to start the drive. An even 40 yards. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Here we go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same setup.
Holy shit, that guy's too quick.
Get into the end zone.
That's the guy I wanted to get in.
Touchdown, Carolina.
If he catch that ball, he's got to step on you. He's gone.
Continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost,
he's about as fast as Shepard is. I think maybe his acceleration might be a tad bit more.
We want to start out fast. We want to
he's like a 93
early rhythm
speed, 95
style of game. They've certainly done that. Now on the flip side,
I think it's what he is. 94,
what does it do to your opponent?
I think
it
Shepard
takes
was
them
93,
completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game. They're chasing points.
I'd like to see him better, like as a slot receiver. So as I level him up, I'm gonna level up his slot because he's kind of small. He can use his quickness inside.
His kick is good, and the Panthers will take themselves
just like he did there.
21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more.
I think Dallas is they're hurting personnel-wise a little bit. I can kind of see where they're running through.
They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down.
Let's go. Black 40. Hut.
They'll throw out of the gun.
Again, it's one of those things where I was trying to get
away quickly, and it's caught.
Trying to get him in a contain, and it just wasn't doing it. The game just wasn't doing it. The inputs just weren't doing it.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5.
45. Ready?
Now a give up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half.
There we go. That's what
you become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't.
Yeah, they're doing
look
dump
like
offs, a lot of drags.
And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They will indeed go as they look to throw.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's fourth down.
I like the silver helmet, blue pants combo. I think
you've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Do our weak halfback gut. I like this play.
Handoff here, up the middle. Strong running there. Inside.
Yeah, I think
30.
on both sides of the ball, their line just isn't
that
that strong, or we're just powering, or they're just overpowering them.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
We're going to keep number 2 in. We're going to see how he does on this play that we like. We're going to spread Billups out. Sometimes it spreads that linebacker out.
2 minutes remain here in this first
Sometimes it spreads, and I got to keep my eye on the clock too. Sometimes it spreads that linebacker out. That's why I like this play, this halfback gut. I know I run it a lot. It's
now it's 2nd
pretty predictable when I run it because I always spread out the fullback. A lot of times I do that. Sometimes it'll spread that. See, it spreads that linebacker out. Now I can run inside. Boom, see?
They'll stick with
That's why I like that.
And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
All right, so There we go. That's what I was looking for. Do halfback dive. We'll put up that defensive line. Halfback dive right up the middle.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to
that backside end got in there.
Zone, but they will mark
do the same thing.
Short.
They got the middle open.
The one.
Second and goal.
On second and goal, they'll give him another shot.
That backside guy's getting in there.
Someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one.
It's third down and goal to go.
We're gonna run the halfback gut. We gotta get
From a
that.
yard
That's
farther
another.
back,
That's
it's
another
third and
reason
goal.
why I'll pull this back to the left. He can chip lock that end.
They'll run.
Oh, come on.
And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
That's crazy.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have fourth down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
This caught. And
there we go.
He's in. Touchdown, Panthers.
Yeah, they just had us mismatch on the line. That's all that was. It was either the guy in the middle was getting us, or the guy in the end
so
was
think
getting
about
us.
it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
The point attempt to come here.
Especially when you're up, you know. I think 4 extra points is worth the risk.
Move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Now a return coming from the 14. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable.
Try to throw a little bit more.
It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Now they'll set up to throw. Over the middle, he
I thought I was going to switch to 34.
Second and a yard.
We're Tampa 2.
Second and 1.
Make sure we keep that middle locked up and then contain.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does
do
now
our base defense, run our
stop the
stunt.
clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath.
We're going to shade inside.
Your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
We need you, bud. Yeah, see, I do that.
There was nowhere to go downfield, and now it's going to
kind of run the ball.
A fourth down. On comes the punter now, as he's on for the
Dalton so far is good, but we're also
afternoon.
blocking well. So, 36.
He's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
We're going to throw one more run play in real quick and then throw at halftime.
Cowboy 80. Check go.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken
Very
down
nice.
as time runs out on this first half of play.
All
We may
right,
try to
Mike,
get 200-yard
thanks very
rushers
much.
in there.
The first month
With
of
him
the
actually
season
running
has
like that,
come
we
and
can
gone.
actually get
some early
probably get Priester
surprises,
more involved
some
in the
early
pass game, which wasn't
disappointments as well.
like
Let's
an
get
original
into it.
plan.
Our look around the NFL starts now.
Which is fine.
In Atlanta,
The best plan
the
is
Falcons.
having the ability to change your plan, as I would say. And we're getting the ball. I love how glitchy this game
Very
is. That's good.
one-sided first half of action.
Console
Will we get a
players ever
turnaround?
wondered how this
Find
game
out.
runs on
The
PC?
third quarter
It runs
is
like shit.
underway. He fields it.
Typical EA, though.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw. Going down the center of the field, open.
Very nice. I practiced that play a million times.
And he's going to get this one.
I know he always cuts it right in front of that safety.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
I really like him as a player. I thought he was going to be very one-dimensional. He can do quite a bit of things.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80.
He'll drop to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st down, Carolina.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he finds some space.
We are really
of 7 on 1st down.
Running well. I think that is just awesome.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. Now a give on the ground, and he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
These are the situations why, Mike, that some teams continue to keep a fullback on the roster. You get into these 3rd and short situations, just hand it to the big guy, put your head down, pick up the 1st down.
Shut up.
It's 1st down, and they'll run.
Nope. See ya.
And he will score.
That one tackle.
Touchdown, Carolina. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
Yeah, we're taking this team to Pound Town right now.
At halftime, they come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
We are just.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Okay, so just when I sit down, my mic went out.
As the kick's away.
Let's go.
This one fielded at the 15. Good return here.
Awesome.
Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it.
You guys are good, man. You're going to do better.
They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Okay, so let's get on our nickel defense here. We're gonna blitz them with the mid blitz. Like I literally just pinched my defensive lineman there and they spread. I pinched him.
Yellow, 22.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Quick hitting slant.
Oh shit, I thought he was out of bounds.
Down the left sideline.
Damn, that's my fault. I thought he was out of bounds. Like my guy stopped running. Like the guy went out of bounds. He may have been out of bounds actually.
That his 2nd TD
I'm actually curious on that one.
Season.
I want to see the instant replay on that. It looked like he stepped out of bounds.
All the way around his spit.
Let's see there. Let's. And we can't challenge it anyway. Let's see. I'm curious. Let's zoom in here. Hit the right button. Look at that, huh? Okay. Hey, good on them. Good play. I'd be happy with that if I did that play.
To take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just
Ooh,
so
you know what? They may
impressed
call
by
that
the
back.
acceleration of
Which
this
was set
receiver,
because they
Mike.
actually were in
He catches
bounds.
what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Dude, they called that back. That's crazy. There's something going on with the graphics because like that one time where I caught the ball and I was like a yard in and they said I was out. And then those opposite where they were like 4 yards out and it said they were in. That's why I don't like watch that, because it doesn't really fucking matter. Whatever. We all know the game's acting wonky right now, so.
The ruling on the field is reversed.
So that challenge, a successful one.
Did I challenge it? I did. I don't think I could, right?
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Phillips. I need Cabrera. I need Cabrera winning those one-on-ones. I need Cabrera winning those. Dude, you got to do a better job with that. He's playing well, but he's got to do a better job with that.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
This defensive line. You know what? The one thing he does do, which I'll say, what Cabrera's been doing, he's been taking up that center, which has allowed McPhillips to do. So 94 is taking up the guard in the center. 89 is taking up that center, and then McPhillips is just allowed to run right in. So maybe Cabrera not getting sacks is okay, but it's allowing McPhillips, boom, to just fucking
This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
I'm kind of fine with that, to be honest.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Down. 33, yellow.
He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
There we go.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down.
Yeah, so it's kind of like
will necessitate
Cabrera's not getting the
4th down.
Getting the sacks, but McPhillips is getting easy sacks kind of thing because of him. Cabrera's a beast, though.
And he'll get forward
a beast.
a
He's
few yards
big motherfucker.
On the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Panthers offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Gonna come out and keep running. That's what we're gonna do. Those safeties are playing up. Oh, I should have stayed outside. I thought he was going to push it outside, and then I cut in.
But he's not
that was
a yard. Last play went the wrong way.
Oh, if we get a good block up the middle, we're gonna get a good run here.
Now a run, and a much more positive run here. That one good for 10, but it's still going to leave him with a 3rd down coming up.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll look to throw. And this ball
did not have the position there. That's crazy.
3rd down.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
Pull him over.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not.
They called a great play on that.
Stuffed behind the line.
They called a great play
on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field. But they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge. And now their offense is going to have a chance.
Yes.
Pressure gets there.
McQueen, almost a big Phillips. McQueen.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback as that pocket starts.
Yeah, look how good this game's running.
The good ones, they can keep their
Can't even, like,
eyes
fulfill the
downfield
graphics.
and
It's
feel
crazy.
the
I have a
rush.
very
They
high
don't need
NPC.
to
It's
see the
fucking
rush.
insane.
Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket, nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down
it's like
for a
off.
sack.
It's like the centering of the game is off or something.
Blue check.
The catch made by McMillan. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Cover one hold, and they're playing inside.
Check pick.
He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be
what,
ready
start
to
using
defend.
the 3-3
You
cover
can't just
often,
accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his second touchdown of the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Cowboys will get just a bit closer.
All right.
The kickoff team is out on the field.
It just, we smoked the team, and then all of a sudden when we need a yard, we can't get it. I don't know.
Jackson now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up.
Run for 15 yards at a time, and then it's third moment.
It is an injured Carolina Panther on the
Jackson's
field.
Hurt.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
I'd like to actually use it.
Drive will start on the ground. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean,
let's go ahead and do this. It doesn't matter that he's not in any of my he's not in any of my fucking plays, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see. We're gonna have to take Jackson out. He's gonna be way low in the totem pole. Let's see, on our punt returns and shit, we're gonna have to get him out of there as well. Come on. There we go. Much better.
He has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
The Panthers
I don't know why I can't
their
just
first
do halfback sub.
And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Like power halfback right there. That's kind of more what I was looking for.
Hold the set.
I think that was doing.
Here we go. Take
A handoff as they try to run it here.
Beautiful block by 17. Let's go. Oh, and he's fast. Look at this guy.
And he will
Fuck
go
yes.
all the way. Touchdown, Panthers. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive
Derrick
line
Henry
does
out there.
its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The extra point is good. And the Panthers stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll grab it at the 12. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
All right,
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Stop those middle
And they'll get about
plays.
8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Let's go. Ready.
Good job, Wheeler.
In trouble.
Just powered his way in.
Going to be taken down.
Strongest guy on my team right there.
This isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive
Yeah, see how they're shedding blocks
if they don't get
very
it
well?
fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Sheddables is very good.
The Cowboys
like a
get their
defensive
special
ability. It's
teams
called
out on the
Sheddables.
field.
Is very good.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Now he'll air one out. And that ball in and out of his hands.
Now they want to play like
incomplete. Might tell you
badass
after the game,
defense.
he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
Love this play. That play is so good.
Taken in downfield, big completion, and
that play is so good.
Touchdown, Carolina.
When I need 3rd and long, that's the play to go to.
Hit
Judge on that play.
Tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man.
So yeah, that looks like what our offense is going to kind of be. Pound, 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 make a big play. Pound, 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 make a big play.
No problem there on the extra point. Panthers add on to their already sizable lead.
Which is crazy because probably our best attributes are just kind of really short to medium passes and making plays.
The kickoff team is out on the field.
Catch.
And we're back to it as the kicks away.
I'm really happy with the offense right now. The defense
this is
still...
short kick, returnable from the 13. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cowboys offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
See how this blitz goes.
He'll start this drive.
Nice. Good job, O'Donnell.
And he'll be
they're going to start pulling this garbage.
And drop behind the line of scrimmage.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a
53
quarterback
on the right, I'm
keeping the
blitzing
ball,
him.
the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today.
I knew Irons when I drafted him.
He'd
be my Sam. I knew it. Cabrera, let's go.
Down to the flat, and it's complete.
That's what we need from Cabrera right there. We need more
stuff like that. And bring up 3rd down.
There we go.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
We need to run.
3rd and 9.
That looks like a pretty good one. Because they're kind of throwing right there with those hook curls around.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, we're winning 49-7, but there is definitely some things that we need to get better at, especially on defense. I just think the offense we're playing isn't the best. I mean, the quarterback's kind of like he can make plays, but let's see where we're. Yeah, okay, where we're. Oh my God, I forget. Was it this one? I think it was this one. This one?
3rd down and 9.
Looks similar. I don't think it's exactly what we're doing, but it looks similar.
That Out of the gun, he'll throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he looks to be a bit short of the line.
Should have blitzed
and that is going to bring up 4th down. That is fielded at the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Panthers
he hasn't had to throw the ball 45 times. It's fucking awesome.
Out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. To the ground, a 1st down run.
I need to keep that run outside. I've got to keep that run outside. I keep trying to cut it in. It looks like they're going to pinch me there on the outside.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 25-yard line.
Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And
very nice.
Bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play for the Panthers. 56 yards.
And the Panthers.
This is one of those plays, Mike, where just everything aligns. It's the right play call, the right target, an accurate ball, and then a lot of room to run after the catch. So if they can continue to find these matchups and these holes in the secondary with this quarterback and this playmaker group, man, this is a
always
tough offense to slow down.
Guy. There's always one dude that's just
a rare
open
win. We've seen this ball
there.
carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
And this defense up to the task there.
Yeah, we get by the goal line. We can't fucking make a play.
It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
on play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's very
was wide
close
open.
to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Okay. I don't understand what the heck, why I can't just switch my running back.
The offense is out there, 4th and inches.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll try to run.
It costs me because I don't have my fullback there. Why can't I just switch my fucking running back on that on the iPhone? You figured all you have to do is all you need to do is put a fucking halfback swap. Why is that not available there?
Teammate Luke Kuechly.
Now I've got a halfback
play before it was going to happen.
Blocking a linebacker.
He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge.
Winning or losing, I can take that kind of stuff. It drives me fucking insane. Every single other play package, all I got to do is push the right stick left or right, and I can get to a halfback sub. There's no halfback sub there. I can put my running back as a flanker for no fucking reason. I could put my second halfback as a fullback, but I can't swap my halfback on an I-form. Can we get that fixed? Like seriously? Someone's texting the shit out of me. Hold on. It's not texting. It's other shit. Fucking hey. I don't get that. That's the little things in this game I don't understand. Why on a regular I-form can I not go to a power back or halfback sub? Why? Why can't I do that?
Tackle, short of
4th and 1, I'm sitting there, and of course, these guys are all of a sudden Superman on 4th and 1. Or when I get to the goal line, I got to make a 50-yard touchdown or else I can't score. Which is fine. I'm not whining about scoring, but it's just like, what the fuck, you know? It's just stupid.
Set,
They'll come out throwing here to start.
I shouldn't have to go into the menu and switch my running back. Flip-flop my running back. I should be able to do it right there.
Manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
He's out of bounds at the 13.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Let's go. hell yes.
And he lost the football. And the Panthers are going to recover the football. In the pocket,
very
to
nice.
throw the
That was
ball,
absolutely a
but
fumble
the
too. That wasn't even a
defense was
question.
looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused,
okay, so
keeping
look,
his eyes
power,
down the field.
Now it's a power. Why wasn't it there before?
To work himself free.
Maybe it wasn't. I missed it. Maybe I missed
where the defenders are. I think that's exactly
Could have been a different
what happened
package.
here.
Okay,
the
that's what I was looking for.
It's
exactly
than he might have
one
thought.
number 2
Knocks the
here
ball
inside
loose,
the 20-yard line,
creating the takeaway.
A run on 1st and goal.
First turn stop. I'm just going to pass it.
Here, taken down back
all of a sudden
at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Fucking nice. Beautiful.
Touchdown, Panthers.
There's just, I mean,
his second touchdown of the game.
I hate to wind this game.
This one number 7 on the year. The kicking team on for the extra point.
I'm going to have to go back and look at that because I may have missed that.
Good.
Or could have been in a different package. But I don't understand why one package I can do that and one package I can't if that's the case.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They
stay strong on defense.
Take it at the 15-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cowboys offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
We're going to cover 6. We're going to cover 6.
Down.
In case they try to use that open side of the field.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts
we'll do the cover
in
6 on the weak side.
where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not...
Very nice. Cabrera got into like a fucking psycho.
Right now. It's another set.
Let's go.
This offense, they just can't establish
We're going to actually run. I'd like to run
rhythm.
cover 2.
There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this
I'm
often.
actually going to...
Let's go now.
Throwing now on 3rd and long.
Looking
down the field. That ball's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball.
He probably shouldn't be returning punts.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession.
Simple, done.
And it's looking like this could be another win for this team. That'd be 5 in a row to start the new season as they try to finish this one off.
Keep this outside. Run you over. Let's go.
And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
Oh, he just busted through those
inside
motherfuckers.
the 45. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field.
This is going to be nasty.
Not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
I hope he's not one of those players that just can't take a hit, you know?
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Side, it's caught, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
But this is what I'm going to do. Actually, this is what I'm going to do. I'm playing. He's gonna be playing the rest of the game. Let's see. What was I going to do? Okay, nothing. We're good.
Down.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Panthers.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here later if we get to see the backup after this drive.
The run game's done.
There's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
And he'll be marked down at the 7, and it will set up
old school playbook.
And goal.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense.
Old school
Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it.
Here we go.
The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 7-yard line.
This one caught him before.
Yeah, it's their Superman defense.
Take this down to the 2.
Superman defense.
But a good tackle there. Going to set up 3rd and goal.
Nice pace to my lead back. That's cool.
And he will take this one across.
Rookie got a touchdown. Let's go. Rookie got a touchdown.
Carolina. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Yeah, we can run and do what we want with them. We can sign at 20. They just become
this offensive play caller. He's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen
a lot of
like
run blitz and stuff. I know.
Game long.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 15. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowboys offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. Inside the 20.
Dude, that angle's
and he will go all the way.
That's why they do it. That's why they do the angles like that. That's exactly why they do the angles like that. It's such bad fundamental football. It's such bad fundamental football. You're just chasing. If you're chasing, you've done something wrong. If you're on defense and you're chasing someone, unless someone else, you're chasing your assignment. If you're a football player, and if you're a young football player, you're watching this, if you're a defender and you're chasing your assignment, your angle is wrong. Your angle is completely incorrect. You should never, unless the guy's just twice as fast as you are that you're defending against.
Now Watkins on the return.
But even then, that's where angles are even more important, to be honest. It's just nuts to see that. It's just,
and they're running back, getting ready to go back to work. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards.
That's fine. This is our opportunity to score 7.
Some clock here, and they'll start this drive 1st and 10. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. 2nd and inches. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. It's going to be incomplete.
I thought that was going to be a complete pass.
Hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
We're doing our play. The flank or die. We're going to hit the.
Here's 3rd.
We're going to hit that tight end. If that safety plays up, they're fucked.
Quick throw here is complete.
Nice block.
He is going to be out of bounds inside
teamwork.
the 40-yard line.
Good teamwork.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Ready? 70.
Now, faking the give.
No.
That's over the middle.
Well, they really played that hard. Holy shit.
And he's going to set his guys up.
Well, when the strong safety played up, I thought I was good there. You got to remember on that play action, you got to throw it fast. So you got to kind of like almost open
on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively, it gives them something positive.
Like I wasn't standing there looking at it, throwing it in double coverage. You got to throw that play fast because if not, you're going to get sacked. Hold on. Let's see. So when the strong safety shaded over, right? Oh, but what happened was okay, it's with the cornerback is what happened. Okay, cool. So I was looking at the safeties. So when that free safety played up, and then he played out, not up, but he just kind of went out. You see how he's just going out? In that post pattern, I thought the middle of the field was just going to be fucking wide open for me. They were just locked onto him. They just followed him like glue. I don't think that's actually a good turnaround by that safety. He turned around out and then kept his. Okay, that was a good play by defense. That's a good play by defense. That's what I would say. I don't think I read it completely terribly. I just think that was a really good play by the defense. But those kind of interceptions do not bother me. They really don't. Kind of a mix of good play, bad decision, a little bit of a bad decision. Could have been a bit more conservative there.
Back to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
But it wasn't like I, hit the wrong button or something.
After a gain of just 3.
Acting like
Second
shit.
and 7.
At the 45-yard line.
He'll drop to throw.
Good job.
Down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to
beautiful
add
sack
up.
by Cabrera,
He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game,
yeah. Plus, I'm
it's
kind of pushing to make a big
but
play.
he's definitely feeling it.
Whatever. I can't throw interceptions doing that shit.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down.
Yeah, what are we doing? Why are we missing those fucking tackles? Why are we missing those tackles?
He'll be taken down, but it takes them across.
Does he have no
no
tackle box on this guy? Is there like no tackle box on him?
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this
I switch and hit
good
A.
for
He
a
should
first
tackle him. They're right on him. They're directly on him. They're literally directly on him.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
Again with the fucking angles in this game.
And they're going to be set up.
Why is Ridgeway chasing him? Why
Why
is Ridgeway chasing him?
Remember, he had the touchdown.
Why on earth would you play that like that? Why would you play
that
like that?
Down. So this one a
man,
for the visiting
why would you
Panthers.
play Why would you play that like
in the
that?
NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.
Why would you approach that like that and play that like that?
So that'll just
they
about
run
do it
up,
for
around,
Wrangle.
and behind the offensive guy, and then just start chasing him instead of just playing more up.
EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
Maybe that one thing that I have set to aggressive, but that's more of an RPO thing. Like, look at that. He just goes right behind him. Maybe that's how the game allows them to make big plays. Instead of stepping, he should have stepped the other way. Not behind him. He should have stepped in front of him and just made the tackle. But no, he kind of like cuts like behind him. And then you're chasing him the whole time. All right, so big game, didn't have to throw a lot. There we go. Every player had a good game rushing. Look at 15 and 15. That's what I wanted. Boom. 100 yards a pop. Judge had a huge game. Made some big plays. He was our big play guy today. I like seeing these averages higher. My average is normally like 11 yards. Yeah, between 10 and 15 yards. I like seeing these averages bigger. That's good. I want to see Mackey over 20, though. I want to see him over 20. But he's kind of become more like my number 2, kind of regular receiver almost. Let's see. Paxton, there we go. Firth had a lot. That's what I like to see. Firth having more tackles than Ridgeway. That means we stop the run. That's that. Cabrera, great job. McQueen, let's go. Wheeler, McPhillips, Vulture. A lot of people hit the quarterback. A lot of sacks. That was good. Surprised we didn't throw interception. Fast deflections and forced fumbles. So, yeah, I mean, besides the 2 interceptions and just a couple of BS things, that was a really good game. I think those play sheets worked out well. I got to figure these angles out. It's got to be a setting in the game. It's driving me up a wall. A tight end catches the ball, and all of a sudden your 95 free safety just kind of loops around and just starts chasing them, and then they go for a touchdown or something. It's crazy. It's just stupid football. It's just dumb football. I know it's a video game, but it's just the basics should be in the game. That's my opinion. So, and I think that's like defense 101. Is obviously tackling technique and pursuit angles. When the pursuit angles aren't there, their third string tight end's going to run for a fucking touchdown. So, but anyway, I'll catch you on the next one. Late.